One thing I do want to mention before I go over to Paul is, Debbie, you were mentioning this potentially using both the Motus Hand and Motus Foot. I think it's oftentimes really good to not bite off too much. And that's maybe a bit surprising coming from me. But the truth of the matter is, it's probably best to start with one, simply because it's a new thing. There's a bit of a learning curve with robotics, and we want to make sure that we're successful, or at least we can test whether or not it will be a successful sort of interaction. And I think if we kind of distribute our effort and our knowledge and our engagement too widely, we run the risk of not being able to understand, to ask a very simple question is, will this work for me? And do I think it will be fun enough to kind of to work in a long-term program? If you're not able to answer that question sufficiently, then that sort of trial period is a little bit, left wanting. And so I encourage people to start up with one system to really give it a good, honest go before you may take too long. There's a number of people that have both systems in their houses, and they're using them both in a dedicated fashion. But we want to just make sure that we can answer that question very, very definitively.